Welcome. Here we're going to talk about how to find the area and the perimeter of a parallelogram. So when we are finding the perimeter, of course, we add all four sides. So the perimeter is going to be 2 times side length A plus 2 times side length B. That's usually fairly straightforward for students. But let's look at the area because the formula is simple but not obvious. The formula for the area is the base times the height. Now the height is not side length A. It is this vertical distance between the two bases, or between the two parallel lines there. And it's not necessarily obvious why the area should be that. That's the area for a rectangle, right? It's basically length times width, but why would you do it that way? So let's just go ahead and quickly draw this. If I consider this little triangle section here, I could take it and I could move it over here. And the nice thing about this grid is that you can see that it is exactly the same area. And then I would have a rectangle. And that rectangle would have length B and width height. So the area of the parallelogram is the same because of this nature, because we can basically cut off a little part of this triangle and move it to the other side and represent it as a rectangle and solve the area that way. So let's do an example with some numbers. Let's consider a parallelogram with height of 8 inches, side length here of 9 inches, and base length of 12 inches. So the perimeter is going to be 2 times my side length 9 inches plus 2 times my base length 12 inches. So that should be 42 inches. Now my area, I need to be cautious not to use side length, which is 9 inches. I need to use that vertical height, the distance between the base, the 12 inch and the other. So I need to just consider that base, which is 12 inches, and then the height, that vertical height, which is 8 inches. 12 times 8 is 96, and then of course I have inches times inches. Be very cautious of your units when solving these problems. So area is 96 inches squared, while the perimeter is 42 inches squared. Thank you so much for watching.